William Hutchison, Armenia, Columbia Realty for Expats, and Salento, Columbia Realty. I want to just kind of summarize the rent versus buy situation today. It's just something that we've said for a while. If you're coming here, you need to rent for some period of time, and I'll get back to that in a minute. But there's also the wow factor when people come and they see that homes here are maybe 25 to 30% of what they are in your own home community. And it does generate a real interest and maybe a sense of needing to buy now. The homes that are 25 to 30% of your hometown are going to be 25 to 30% here. My prediction is forever. So there's no rush. And for those of you that are patient, as far as the buying is concerned, you have to understand that there's no MLS here. So people set a price that they think they can sell their home for. They don't consider that they're in a market. There's no MLS here system where I, for example, could go and look at comparables. The market is in my head, and I'm active enough in it that I think I have a fairly good handle on what places are worth. And just as an example, actually two, I have an expression, the seller sets the price, but the buyer determines it. And to follow that theory, you could have a home worth, let's say in US dollars, 300,000 here in Colombia. I have some out at the airport for very little more than that. Beautiful bungalows, 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom, in-ground pool, backing onto a bamboo forest. They get iguanas, the little rodent here, guatine, very, very friendly. Armadillos, all kinds of birds. For $325, $330. The example though that I use is that if your home is worth 300 and you list it for 400,000, I won't even take the listing because it's just a waste of everyone's time and my money because I have to pay for my administration on my webpage. Now, taking it to a silly extreme, if you listed it for 200 and it was worth 300, you'd have people at the gate talking to security with cash in their hand, 20 of them, that same afternoon. So you have to find the price sweet spot. I have turned down probably 5 in the last 7, 8, 9 months when the people wanted 30 or 35% more than they were worth. I try to do it politically. I try to do it so that they aren't insulted or they aren't embarrassed, but it just isn't worth it for me. Our position has always been that you have to know that Armenia is for you. The way you know, you come here, and you come for a certain period of time, and whatever you're comfortable with. I've had people tell me after a week, Bill, I'm coming back permanently. Now, they aren't coming back to buy, but they are coming back to rent permanently. And the long-term plan, if they're bringing equity or have equity, is to buy at some point in the future. Right now, on one webpage, Mytula Casas, I think it's called casasmytula.com.co. If you go in there for sales in Armenia, you'll probably find 6, 7, 8,000 altogether. And they, they're condos, they're townhouses, they're freestanding homes. Everything here is secure, whether you buy, for the most part. I mean, the older areas, I live in Cuenca Barrio, and there are some older homes here that were maybe built 25, 30 years ago, and they're detached homes, different styles, and no gated security. But you get into a condo development, you get into freestanding homes out by the airport, they're all 100% secure and there's no issues. So getting back to the time that you need, some people have told me a week I'm coming back permanently. I believe that really to understand that Armenia is for you, you need at least 3 months of rental. I think 6 is even better. But that's entirely up to you. We're all adults and we can make our own decisions. In closing, if Armenia is on your radar, get in touch, because the information that I've gathered over 14 years with Alba's contacts, she amazes me with the people that she knows and the negotiation that she does to get better pricing, the service that she provides. She's very responsible, very reliable. If she says, I'll meet you at 6:30 in the morning, you better be there, because she's going to be there. And all of that is free. You don't pay us anything for that. The information, if you end up renting, yes, we get a small commission. If we sell, yes, we get a small commission, but a real estate commission here is 3%. And if we have to share it with the listing agent, it's half of that, so 1.5%. Yes, it's nice to have that extra little bit of income, but believe me, it's a little bit, okay? So that's it for today. Just be careful. Don't be making a purchase investment if you're not 100% sure that this is where you want to live. I don't know why you'd want to live anywhere else. I'm hearing stories back in the United States about the pricing. I don't know if it's going to change, but here, a single person can live easily on $150 a month for food. We have 3. Myself, Alba, and our live-in housekeeper. I keep track, and we're averaging about $280 a month US for 3 people. $93, $94. So budget $150. That'll even get you 12 beer if you decide to do that. If the channel's of interest, please subscribe. The algorithm on subscriptions and likes gets the videos out to more people, gets the information out to more people. And after all, that's why we're here. I live in paradise, and you can too.